Hi Aquarius, this is your January 17th through January 23rd weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Empress. We have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Star and the Ten of Cups. And we also have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Ooh, I like it. This looks really, really good, Aquarius. Somebody here is getting ready to pursue you. As a matter of fact, the first phrase I thought of when I was done laying down all these cards was hot pursuit. But this person sees you as somebody they want to have children with, to have a family with, and to spend the rest of their life with. This person is like the perfect gentleman or perfect lady getting ready to pursue you, right? So the person you're dealing with is that Knight of Wands right there in the middle. Let's talk about that. The Knight of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or this is somebody who is very passionate about you. I got a little bit suspicious when I saw the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands could be somebody who is like a player. But I'm glad I clarified the Knight of Wands, and I'm glad we have all the other cards. And that means that they're just really passionate about you. This person could be somebody who is, like to go places. This person is very active. This person is very enthusiastic. This person gets excited quickly, and I think you're going to be really happy with this person. First of all, the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. This is just one of the 2 aces on the table. And the Ace of Pentacles could be a proposal at some point in the future. But for now, the Ace of Pentacles basically shows how serious they are about you. Right? The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, somebody who is ready to start a family. To me personally, the Ace of Pentacles is the ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle any other aces, but it's like a package. It's like a bundle. All aces combined into one. Right? And their current status is they are observing you. The first card that came out is the Page of Swords. This is them keeping tabs on you. Or if this is somebody whom you are about to meet, you're not going to hear from this person right away. They'll be kind of like keeping tabs on you on your social media, following you, observing you, getting to know you, so they can then make that move. But the Page of Swords, this is them basically spying on you, right? And the Page of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card. It's a very positive card in my spreads. It's always good news in my spreads. It's a card of a start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. So this is what they intend to do, right? They are serious about you. So perhaps they're learning about you so they could approach you in the correct way. And it's going to be like a mixture, a hybrid of them being really hot and passionate and pursuing you, but at the same time they mean business with that Ace of Pentacles, right? And by the way, you are in this reading twice. Right? The Empress, right there, the third card from the left, I believe that is you. That's the way this person sees you. And the Star, the card in the middle of the potential outcome, that is your personal card, Aquarius. That is you. It's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. Always is. So the Empress, that's the way they see you, right? They're putting you up on a pedestal. They know you're the Empress. The Empress does not require an introduction. Everybody knows who the Empress is. Right? And the Empress often comes through as somebody who is expecting a baby, because the Empress is the mother of the tarot deck, so they do see you as somebody they want to have children with, if that is an option for the two of you. Besides that, the Empress is simply abundance in its purest form. The Empress is actually one of the most positive cards in the deck, and in my spreads, the Empress always shows up as a sign from above or a stamp of approval for a connection to move forward. Right? So yeah, you're surrounded by this energy coming from this person. See how you're right in the middle in that spread on the left, and we got the Page of Swords to the left of you with the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Wands to the right of you with the Ace of Pentacles. So you're the center of attention for sure. right? In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Star and the Ten of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the second ace. The Ace of Cups talks about genuine, authentic love. It always does. That's the way this person feels about you, right? Besides that Ace of Pentacles energy. And as already mentioned, the Star is your personal card. That is you. And then we have the Ten of Cups right next to the deck and the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Both cards are commitment or marriage cards. Remember how I said the Ace of Pentacles could be a proposal? Yeah, so the Ten of Cups is actually one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. It's a family card. So again, if having children is an option for the two of you, you can have children together. And the Ten of Cups is often called the happily ever after card. The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck is also a commitment and marriage card. Some people call it the 11-11 card, but ultimately it is a commitment and marriage card. So yeah, Aquarius, prepare yourself. This person is coming in, and I think you're going to like their approach. They'll do all these different things. Like I said, this person is like a perfect package. They're very fiery, very passionate, very enthusiastic, energetic, but at the same time, they mean business, and they love you. They want to be in a commitment with you. Really happy for you, Aquarius. Congratulations. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups. Then we have the World, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You know, this whole spread, Aquarius, is about some sort of painful waiting finally coming to an end. And you can finally either go someplace or you can finally move forward. And I think both of you are waiting for something, right? This is a couple spread, married couples or couples in a relationship. So the very first card that came out is the Seven of Pentacles, and it is a card of waiting, right? And it's clarified by the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of an obligation or some sort of an obstacle or a responsibility or a burden. So this whole situation for you is a huge burden because you have to wait for something. The Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of somebody who's doing nothing because you can't do whatever you were hoping to do or planning to do because you're still waiting for something. The Seven of Cups in the middle. This is a card of a confusion, I think, in this particular spread. But the good news, we have the World clarified by the Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck. So the World is my happy end card. So this painful waiting is finally coming to an end. And the Wheel of Fortune is a card of either travel or you can finally move forward with whatever it is you were waiting for. So you no longer have to wait, and you're moving forward or you're traveling with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, especially if you've been waiting for a visa or if you've been waiting for, you know, the pandemic situation to clear up, or if you've been waiting for a business loan to get approved or a house loan or a car loan to get approved. Anything. These are just examples, but it will probably apply differently in various ways in your situations. But like I said, the good news, if you've been waiting for something, it's finally coming to an end, and a new cycle of your life is about to begin. A good cycle with that Wheel of Fortune. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we are in both Venus and Mercury retrograde this week. This is when more exes than usual could potentially resurface. So here comes one of them. Actually, it could be two of them. So let's talk about this. We got the Ace of Swords clarified by the Knight of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Pentacles. And we also got the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, another Aquarius, obviously. Or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you see how we got the Ace of Swords clarified by the Knight of Swords on the left, and also we also have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Chances are you're dealing with an air sign, fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius, or this is the energy of this person. Perhaps they flew off the handle. You know, they had a really short fuse. They just blew up at some point, and that caused a major fight and a breakup as a result of that. The Page of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Pentacles right next to the deck. It could be another ex, potentially an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, trying to get back together with you, right? And if you're not dealing with two different exes, then I think this is this person's, that air sign's new approach, a very grounded and very serious, very stable approach, right? Whereas he or she were just crazy, really crazy. And now they're coming in with a completely different attitude. You know, the Two of Cups in the middle, this is a great card to have. It's one of the best cards when it comes to love. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of two people being in love with each other. So if you're dealing with just one person, it could still be an air sign who is, they're much calmer now. Perhaps they took some anger management classes or something like that. But with the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, now they're serious. Now they're ready to work on this, build this together with you, right? The Three of Pentacles is a great card to have. It's a card of building a relationship in this case from the ground up, but in this case rebuilding it, but this time making sure the foundation is solid so it doesn't fall apart in the future. The Page of Pentacles is a card of an apology in this case, and the Page of Pentacles could also be something tangible, something you can touch, right? So they could be giving you a gift attached to that apology. So yeah, let's look. If you're dealing with just one person, I think this person has changed, you know, because I do see like two different energies with the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles, you know, completely polar, completely opposite energies. So if you're dealing with just one person, then perhaps you can give them a second chance. If you're dealing with two people, an air sign is probably a no-go, but an earth sign is probably a good good candidate for you to rekindle. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aquarius. This week we have the Hangman, we have the Ten of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Swords, we have the Lovers, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Gemini. So we have two choice cards, two crossroads cards, right? The Two of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles right there in the middle, and the Lovers right next to the deck is either a Gemini that is somehow involved here, or this is a card of a choice as well, just like the Two of Swords, right? The Hangman, the first card that came out, this is a card of a stagnation, nothing happening. So perhaps somebody here is waiting for you to make up your mind, to make a choice. I don't think this is something urgent, right? Because the Hangman is a card of, like I said, stagnation. So you can afford to take some time to think about it. The Ten of Pentacles, which that Two of Swords is clarifying, when it comes to work, business, and finances, it's one of the best cards you can potentially get. It's a card of financial abundance. It's a card of a lot of money. Or say if you are being offered a new job, then this job will definitely compensate very well. Right? So perhaps this is what you're thinking about. Should you accept this new job or not? Perhaps your current job is also good, and it's like, do I want this? Do I want this right now? Right? So that's what you could be thinking. You could also be thinking about buying a house, buying property. The Ten of Pentacles could be that property you're thinking about buying. Right, and the Ten of Pentacles could also be an investment opportunity, you know, but it's a very solid card. It's a card of completion, right? And we have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. This is a card of victory. It's a card of success. It's a card of recognition. You could have been also offered a promotion at your existing job, and it will probably pay more. You'll get a raise, but you're like thinking about, do I want this additional responsibilities? You know, something like that could be crossing your mind right now. But if you want it, Aquarius, it's yours, and it will pay very well. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Aquarius, this week. We have the Lovers, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This really reminds me of the work, business, and finances spread I did for you a couple of minutes ago. I think this is the same situation. But it's a different deck, by the way. So what you're not expecting is to be facing this choice that I was talking about during that spread, right? The Lovers, the first card that came out, is either a Gemini you're dealing with, or this is a card of a choice. The Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is also a card of a choice, and the Six of Pentacles right next to the deck in this particular spread is also a card of a choice. The Queen of Pentacles is most likely a person who made you this choice, or this person is involved in this situation somehow. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But when it comes to work, business, and finances, the Queen of Pentacles could be a recruiter, a hiring manager, or like somebody who works for a financial institution, right? So they could be involved here in some way. What you're not expecting is a choice. I don't really see it as anything critical or negative or bad. And as I was saying during the other spread, you will have time to think about it. So perhaps you need to do a research. Just make sure you make an educated decision when time comes for you to make that decision, right? So, but these are very grounded, calm energies here, right? I see no rush. No, you're not being rushed whatsoever. So do take your time before giving them an answer. Alright, so that's what I got for you, Aquarius, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.